But it is T minus 23 hours, with T standing for transfers. That's for the transfer window. That's when it closes in England. Last hour, we focus on the Premier League with Mark McAdam and Michael Bridge. But what about Serie A, a league that has made some superb signings from these shores over the past few years? And who better to speak to than the transfer king himself, live from Milan, Sky Italy's, yes, it's you, Gianluca Di Marzio. Welcome along to the transfer show, Gianluca. First of all, let's start with a bit of breaking news, because we hear Roma have their man.
Ciao, Darmesh. Yes, it's official now. I think some seconds ago, Tsimikas to AS Roma is a dry loan. He arrived yesterday, in Rome to have medicals this morning. This is the one of the first deals of these last 23 hours from Premier League to Italy, because AS Roma is trying to push to other Premier League players like George of Chelsea, and so we will see if Tsimikas is the only Premier League player going from Premier League to AS Roma.
You're in Milan, Gianluca, but tell us exactly where you are and what's happening there, not just now, but tomorrow, more importantly.
Yes, I am in an hotel next to San Siro Stadium, where Inter and Udinese are playing now. This is a Sheraton hotel where a lot of clubs, a lot of agents and press, obviously, they are here from today till tomorrow to talk, to try to find agreements. It's an habit here in Italy for, I don't know, 40 or 50 years that every club or a lot of clubs they stay together and they try to do transfers. I think it's only in Italy, because I never heard about other countries. A day in the last day in a hotel, everybody like a big brother. Everybody seeing, people talking, agents talking, and so it's like a big brother.
Big Brother sounds more like speed dating. It sounds quite fun. Let's get to one of the stories that you have been following, Gianluca, and that is, of course, Rasmus Hojlund. You've been following him around very closely, haven't you, and his move to Napoli. Tell us where we are exactly as it stands right now with that deal.
Rasmus Hojlund is in Napoli now, so he had medicals this morning in Roma, because Napoli has always and usually his medicals players in Roma, and now the clubs and the agents of the player are finalizing all the terms of his contract, because there is an exit clause of, I think, 85 million euro too. So there are legal questions, legal issues to solve, but I think everything will be done in these next hours. Antonio Conte wanted him a lot. Antonio Conte wanted Hojlund after Lukaku was injured, and you know that Antonio Conte, after he won the title last year, now he has big power in Naples, and when Antonio Conte wants a player, the chairman Aurelio De Laurentiis try to satisfy him.
Gianluca, it's Mark in the studio with Darmesh. Ciao to you as well. Rasmus Hojlund is yet another player going from the Premier League to Napoli. What is it about these Premier League players that Antonio Conte loves so much?
But Antonio Conte loves Premier League players because he was in Premier League, so he knows that the intensity, of the players, the rhythm of the players of Premier League are perfect for his style, So McTominay was a perfect top player last year, and Kevin De Bruyne now is starting to adapt to Italian style. So I think that Antonio Conte knows that, and Napoli too, that after McTominay, every Premier League player is perfect for Napoli now.
Buonasera, Gianluca. Asmir here. I hope you're enjoying Calcio Mercato.
Buonasera.
I wanted to ask you, Tell me about my old club, AC Milan. What are they doing in the last few hours of the window?
AC Milan is waiting for an answer from Liverpool for Gomez. Probably you will know the answer before than me, but the player said, okay, we can talk. But I think two hours ago, Gomez entered in the pitch after Konate was a bit injured. So I don't know if something will change after this coming in the pitch of Gomez. But the two clubs are talking. So Gomez is the first choice of AC Milan in defense. But the breaking news here in Italy for AC Milan is Adrien Rabiot to AC Milan. The parts are really, really close, and I think they will complete the deal in the few hours. Now Olympique Marseille will play his match, but after the match, I think the two clubs will complete this agreement for 10 million euro. Rabiot will join again Massimiliano Allegri, because Massimiliano Allegri, AC Milan coach, was the coach of Adrien Rabiot in Juventus.
Gianluca, hi, it's Michael here. Another big deal that has interested a lot of fans here is Jamie Vardy. Where is he going in Italy?
Yes, he's coming tonight. He's coming tonight. We are very excited to see him here in Italy in Serie A. Yes, because when I spoke about Vardy to Cremonese, nobody thought it could be real or true. While in 1 week, Cremonese was able to convince him. First, probably because they won 2 matches and is at the top of the league. Is a fresh promoted, in first division, and Vardy will join tonight. He will fly tonight. I think he's flying now, because he will arrive in 2 hours and a half. He will arrive in Linate here in Milan. He will have medicals tomorrow. But in Cremona, everybody is excited, and it's like a dream, becoming true for Cremona, for Cremonese, and for Serie A. And Cremonese bought even Sarmiento from Brighton, so they wanted Premier League players, and they try to create a stronger team to save Serie A.
Gianluca, another defeat for Manchester City today, and again, no Manuel Akanji. Could he possibly end up in Italy?
Akanji was the first choice of AC Milan and for Massimiliano Allegri before they are pushing now for Gomez. But we are told that Akanji said no, but not he said no to AC Milan. He wants to play Champions League. He wants to play Champions League, so he's not convinced to leave Manchester City for AC Milan or for Tottenham too. I think he's saying no even to Tottenham because he wants to play Champions League. So I don't think he will play for AC Milan. I think that Spurs will try for Benjamin Pavard. They will try on loan after the match that Inter Milan is playing now, but I don't think that Inter Milan will say okay to leave Benjamin Pavard on loan. While coming back to Manchester City, let's keep in touch for Donnarumma, because I think that Donnarumma could arrive to Manchester City till tomorrow. The parts are talking, trying to find an agreement. The two clubs, Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain, I think they are in the verge to have an agreement for 30 million euro, while Manchester City is trying to find an agreement for the personal terms of Donnarumma and for the agent's part. So it's hot, but not done, but it's hot.
Yeah, definitely one to watch in the final few hours. We've just been speaking about Manchester United, Gianluca, and the number of players that they want to sell. Now, Jadon Sancho is a player who still hasn't got a move, but there has been a lot of interest from Italy in this window. Is that one maybe that could still happen from the Premier League to Serie A tomorrow?
Don't think so, but because he was not really convinced to come here. I don't know why, because Italy is fantastic. But Juventus at the beginning of the transfer market, they want him, but they had to sell players. Now they are selling Nico Gonzalez to Atletico Madrid, but they found the agreement for Zegrova, from Lille, that is coming to Juventus. So Juventus, no. AS Roma was the club above that you know better than me. They try to push. Gasperini wanted. They had 2 video call with Sancho and his agent. They had the agreement with Manchester United, but the player didn't open, no, as we say. In the 2 video call, he never saw the coach in his eyes. He only was like that during the call, so probably he didn't want to come.
Gianluca, before I let you go, we always like talking to you about how much money the Premier League have spent compared to Serie A. I know you enjoy this. It's nearly £3 billion. That's even more in euros that the Premier League have spent so far in this transfer window. What is the feeling in Italy about how much clubs in England can spend compared to Italy and the rest of Europe? And is it a surprise?
The feeling is that there is too much difference from me and you, because we only can get now players that are not so young, no, like Modric, like Kevin De Bruyne, like Jamie Vardy, like Raul Albiol, like players like that. It's difficult for us to compete. For example, Leoni, the younger defender that Liverpool bought from Parma. Here in Italy, AC Milan wanted him, Inter Milan wanted him, Juventus wanted him. Arrived Liverpool, 35 million. Okay, done. So you are too strong, and it's difficult for us to compete. I think the job will be very, very difficult in the next years, and very long to try to compete with you. But in the field, we'll try in the pitch to do better.
Very much so. Gianluca, thank you so much for your time, and please do enjoy deadline day.